What's my line?
Oh God.
No, I'm kidding. Welcome back, you guys. I'm your host, JP.
And I'm E Willie, your other host. Thanks for joining us on episode number 76.
Oh, yeah, we back. Truth or theory.
We back.
TOT.
Guess who's our guest tonight?
Us.
We're the guest, and we might have a couple mystery drop-ins
I'm honored
as
you
well.
have me.
I'm honored you'd have me as well. Let's get to it. Cheers to good news. JP, you're up.
My good news is super simple. I got 2 new baby fish in my tank.
I
They're
thought
and
you were
they're
about to say
actually
baby
hanging in there.
babies. What kind of baby fish you got?
Just some bunas. The
Mbunas?
ones I'm kind of trying to get rid of, but
African cichlids.
yep.
Do you know what lake those are from?
Sakakawea?
That's
No, I'm just
close.
kidding. It's probably what is it called? Malawi. They're hard to pronounce.
Yeah, they are hard to pronounce. There's a few different big ass lakes in Africa where all those cichlids are from, and it's so cool. It's such deep lakes, man. They're so deep. They're like darkness at the bottom of them, just
And-
stones and darkness.
And it's cool that they're like so colorful. They're tropical freshwater fish.
Yeah,
That's the cool part about it.
yeah, they're awesome, man. So you got 2 baby fish. Was that your good news?
That's my good news.
2?
Hopefully they hang in there.
Yeah, sweet, bro. I like it. Little fish daycare.
Yeah.
My good news is cheers to. By the way, we got a cheers actually. Cheers to good friends, bro. Because
Yeah.
like tonight, we have some good friends that were gonna join us, and they bailed on us. So them damn friends, bro. I can only count on you.
Cheers to those guys.
Cheers to you and I, bro. We can
Yeah.
count on each other.
Absolutely.
I got a lot of random topics to talk to you about tonight.
Okay.
We're gonna dive into those, and we may get a few guests here and there popping in. We'll see.
Okay.
But first things first, man. Did you know that our homeboy, our brother from another, Bishop Larry Gators, there's some drama going on with the bishop?
What's happening with the bishop?
I've been a little bit behind on Tinfoil Hat podcast. I started to catch up a little bit, and I heard Sam and the guys in there talking about the bishop snubbed them and blocked them. I'm like, what? That's crazy. They went on to talk about it. Supposedly, he got offended somewhere at some point by them. I guess for the religious stance on things or something, and he's disconnected from those guys now.
Really?
Yeah, and
Wow.
caused some drama, man. Sam said he has to apologize. Basically, they better come back on the show. So
I mean, he is a religious person, and you got to respect that, But at the
Yeah.
same time, I feel like the bishops should respect that they're not religious, as long as
Right.
I don't know what was said.
I don't-
Maybe
yeah.
he said something offensive. I don't know.
yeah, I don't know what happened there. I don't know what triggered what, but we like both those guys, and it sucks to see that. I would have never heard of the bishop, unfortunately, if it wasn't for Sam
Yeah.
and his show. So thanks to Sam Tripoli and the Tinfoil Hat podcast for even bringing the bishop in our world, because
Yeah.
he is definitely a unique character and brings a lot of good information. So hopefully we can get the bishop on soon and figure that out, and maybe we can help mend that problem, because
Yeah.
I don't like seeing people have beef, man. It's
Yeah,
not cool.
especially in our little circle. That's too bad.
Yeah, it is.
I'm neutral in the situation. I don't know what happened or.
Yeah, I don't
so-
either. I was just shocked to hear it. I was like,
Yeah.
wow, he blocked him. But guess who he didn't block?
Hmm.
JP. And he will.
Yeah, he hasn't blocked.
I
us.
went to check. I was like, did we get blocked too? No, we're still friends. I'm like, okay, cool. So I have to follow up with the bishop and find out what's going on and see if we can help repair that
Yeah.
that friendship, man. Because Sam is the man, and he's brought a lot of awesome guests to the conspiracy world and,
Oh yeah.
and educated a lot of people.
Mm-hmm.
And like I said, we would have never known the bishop if it wouldn't have been for Sam. So thanks, Sam. Thanks to Tinfoil Hat Podcast. Thanks to the bishop. Hopefully we can help you guys squash that beef,
Yeah.
because life's too short for it.
Who else you been keeping up with? You've been keeping up with Conspiracy Farm. You've been keeping up with
Man, I haven't heard
all
a
of
whole
our
lot of.
peeps.
I haven't heard a whole lot of. I listen to the propaganda report every once in a while.
Mhm.
But when I get a chance to listen to podcasts, with all the research and digging around stuff that I do on social media, I get tired of hearing all the heavy stuff. So I want to take
Yeah.
a break. So all I've been really listening to is comedy podcasts
Yeah.
or MMA related podcasts. So
I listened to the Honeydew today. It's not exactly uplifting, but it's
yeah,
it's funny. They got
uplifting,
some
yeah.
jokes in there. It's good.
It's pretty damn funny. They put a good spin on everything. Ryan Sickler does a good job with that show.
He does.
He asked us to come on too, but we were a little too busy. So we'll see if we can work that out later this year. Right?
Tell our stories.
Yeah, tell our stories
you know?
instead of telling on the Patreon.
Story behind the storytellers.
Speaking of the Patreon, guys, we're getting a couple more members here and there. It's going slow, but I do feel like a lot of people don't know what the hell Patreon is, because I've talked to a few different people recently, and they're like, "What the hell is a Patreon?"
Yeah.
So for everybody listening that doesn't know what the hell Patreon is, I completely get it. I'm super behind on everything. It takes me a long time to catch up to trends and all this crap. I don't even know what a TikTok, Twitter is, but um, the Patreon is just a website that hosts different artists of different kind of categories that you can go and put like bonus material, bonus pictures, videos, posts. We can do like social media posts on there. We can do polls. So you go to that website, patreon.com, and you type up Truth or Theory Podcast. You'll see us. We'll pop up. And if you pay, our lowest membership is $4 to become a rabbit chaser. You pay that, you can see all our bonus content and all the videos that we upload just to Patreon. So there's some stuff that we upload to YouTube and some that we do just Patreon. So that's all it is basically, is just a bonus website. So just go to patreon.com, type up Truth or Theory Podcast, and then you'll start seeing all our stuff. And just $4 a month. If you can do that, it goes a long way. It helps us big time.
Oh yeah.
Because we are still negative in this podcast game.
Unfortunately, but it's all right. I mean, I've had a lot of fun with it.
I have
It's been a lot.
I've learned so much. I've become a better
man.
person. I think deeper now. I speak better. Everything about it. Our friendship has gotten stronger. It's been a great perk for both of our lives, I think.
Mm-hmm.
My alien keeps going out. I don't know what's going on up there.
I was thinking about it the other day. How weird did it feel when we first started talking to guests? Like it was just like felt kind of awkward, and I don't know what to say. But now, like, I feel like I can talk to anybody, talk to strangers.
I know, dude. I feel the same way. I talk to anybody. I talked to a guy at the gas station the other day while we're pumping for about almost 30 minutes, man. He's a really cool older guy. And we just talked about all kinds of stuff. It was just like snowballing. Just the conversation kept going and going and going. He was a really interesting guy. Owns his own business. I talk to anybody now. I've kind of always been that way. I like to get to know people, but I'm much more aggressive about it now. Like I'm quick to find out what's going on with somebody and what makes them tick and all that good stuff.
What's your name and what are you into?
Yeah, what's your favorite color?
What's your favorite color?
If you could have any coloring book, which would it be? Dude, what's going on, my alien? It keeps dying up there. Anyway, if you don't want to know what I'm talking about and you're just listening to the show, go check it out on YouTube. Truth or Theory Podcast on YouTube. Click on it and you'll see our new studio layout, which is pretty exciting.
Dope. Now it's just one of the grays.
Yeah, it's a gray and you can't even make it out. I'm not sure. I'll have to check that out after the episode. But yeah, so don't be intimidated by Patreon. It's a way to give back to the artists, which we're not artists, but it's just like a cover all. If you donate $4 a month, you get all the bonus perks with it. You get a raffle ticket or some. We got all kinds of crap on there. Just go read the little things about it. It's pretty interesting. You can gain a lot of cool stuff, and you're really helping support your favorite podcast, Truth or Theory, because we're your favorite, right? Whoa, back. Whoa, back.
I love it.
Okay. So here's some of the things I want to talk to you about, man. So we got to the Bishop. Did you know Chrissy Mayer, our previous guest, who has the Wet Spot podcast and the Chrissy Mayer Show, got deplatformed?
She going too deep?
She must have hit a nerve, bro. I went to go talk to her the other day on Instagram, and it says Instagram user or whatever, like just out. She's out.
Really?
Took her all out. I'm like, damn, I got to go find her email. I don't know if I have her phone number.
So you spoke with her?
No, I couldn't get a hold of her because she's gone.
Deep platform.
No, her whole
taking a break.
Well, I mean, all her whole shit got wiped out.
Yeah, that's a lot. But like, I'm done.
Her shit got wiped out, and she's not the type to take a break. She's a hustler.
Yeah.
She her Instagram got hit. She's always poking, so she digs, man. She's good. We got some feedback from our homeboy P Hud's Jerky. Yeah, he listened to a few of our episodes recently. Played catch up. He knocked out a ton of them in just a couple of days, and he really liked the Chrissy Mayer. He liked Diamond Dave. He's on board with Diamond Dave now.
Diamond Dave, man. Shout out to you, Diamond Dave. I miss you, brother. I haven't talked to you in a little while.
Yeah. You want to get Diamond Dave on the podcast tonight? Because we can do it.
To. Hit him up. Okay. What's he doing?
Yeah, we'll take a break in a minute. We'll get him on. So, yeah, Chrissy Mayer got deplatformed. Amy says WTF went AWOL on all her accounts, and she is strictly on Rockfin.
Okay.
So you can get a hold of her on Rockfin and follow her stuff because she is exclusively there now. And you got her episode with us, man, we got a lot of downloads on that episode.
Yeah.
That one's doing really well.
Dude, that's probably a good thing for her because she's been catching a lot of flack for stuff, and
Yeah.
that's not right.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm waiting for our invite for Rockfin. That'd be nice. Sam, where you at?
Dude, have we been getting any flack email? Like people ever email us and like, hey,
oh, I'm so glad you said that. Dude, we got a comment on one of our YouTube videos the other day.
I'm scared to read the comments. I can't take the judgment. I'm scared to read the comments.
Yeah, dude. I get all the notifications because I'm editing the YouTube channel. It pops up, and I try to stay on top of them and respond at a decent time. Some dude, which I'm not gonna say his name, but he had a profanity handle name. He said on our Patreon #1 episode I released on YouTube so people could get a taste of it to see what it's about and understand it. But it's actually going to get pulled soon, so it's a temporary thing. So if you're listening to this now, it only will be there till this weekend. So go check it out.
Get a taste.
Check it out. We're going to pull it Saturday. It comes off, so you have to have a Patreon membership to see it. And we're going to be uploading a new one in a couple days too. So there'll be 3 videos on there with some crazy stuff. And once we hit 10 Patreon members, I'm going to release a really bizarre, effed up story from my past.
Oh.
So we got to get 10 members.
Let's dig deep, brother.
Yeah.
We got stories. We've been through
it. What was I just talking about before
the comment?
Oh, the comment, dude. It's so funny. So this guy has a derogatory name, and then he said that we were no talent hacks and something else. He said something like bitches or maybe the F word, like
nice.
FAGGOTs.
Oh,
the fakeets. I was like, holy shit, that's raw, man. Who's this guy?
Shout out to you, brother. Hit me up.
But I looked at his YouTube channel and it's like brand new, and he has no followers.
He's probably just a troll.
It seems like a damn troll. It could be a friend of mine too, because I got some shitty friends that aren't even real friends. But I thought that was pretty fun. I was like, oh, somebody coming after us, man.
Yeah.
How you gonna call us talentless hacks, bro? We never even made it to be hacks, bro. We're just trying.
Just talentless.
Yeah, we're just 2 dudes just showed up, man.
Love the hate.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. So you got hate, you got some feedback of any kind, spit it at us in the YouTube comments because it's funny. And please go give us an iTunes review because we'd like to delude that one jackass that gave us a bad review because he didn't respect the fact that we are not 100% Christians, and our cult episode turned him off, and he's like, whatever, and then he roasts like, dude, if you're gonna say that, just go. You don't have to leave a comment.
Yeah.
He knocked us down to a 4.5. So if you could give us some good reviews, if you like our show, it goes a long way. It helps the algorithm. It helps us grow. We really appreciate it.
It does. Dude, people like that, like me and you both, dude, we're from the oil field. Like, you got to try a lot harder to get under my skin.
Yeah, you're not going to hurt our feelings.
Until you're screaming, spitting in my face, you're not going to get a rise out of me.
Yeah. It ain't going to happen, sweetheart.
Nope.
We're some cold-blooded sailors. But I would like
come to that Patreon and see the real side of us.
Yeah, the Patreon is, I'm glad you mentioned that too, because when we do the Patreon videos, we're doing it just JP and you, Willie.
Raw.
I'm
going to say what I want to say.
Not raw dogging it, but we're raw. We're raw dogging the vocabulary, man. It's not just the profanity. It's just the uncensored opinions,
saying it,
experiences, stories, all that crap. So it's a good time. I really like it. It's kind of like a diary therapy session where I get to talk to you, to get it out and kind of break it down and like get to know myself better as I'm analyzing who I am and how I got here.
I agree.
It's fun.
It is.
You have any new hobbies?
The garden's going well.
You got a garden?
Yeah, we're working on.
My wife just sent me a video the other day showing all this cool stuff you can do to spike up gardens fast, like with what you do to vegetables and fruits, and like I didn't even know any of that stuff. It's so exciting.
Miracle Grow.
Oh, no, like how you can get you can cut like parts of a Tillandsia, like a snake plant, like parts.
Yeah.
Stick it partially submerged in water, and then like 6 weeks later, it grows little roots.
Yeah, splice them.
Dude, it's so cool.
Oh yeah.
And then like sweet potatoes, you can stick little things in them, and at the bottom they'll start growing roots and grow. I'm like, dude, I'm gonna do that this summer. It's on, man. I'm growing all kinds of stuff.
You can do it with avocado seeds, avocado pits, peaches pits, like all sorts of shit. You just put toothpicks in them, just enough to sit in the water, like 50-50, and they'll grow.
Dude, that's so exciting.
You can cut the top off a pineapple and just put that in water. It'll grow
Really?
pineapple. Yeah.
What, dude? I'm gonna mess around with so much of that kind of stuff this
You're
year.
just gonna have all these jars of plants out.
Yeah, you gonna come over and look like a little psychopath person.
Like, bro, we're in Colorado. You cannot grow a palm tree.
I picked up a new hobby, which could be a good thing, could be a bad thing for a fat guy trying to lose weight. Dude, I love cooking now, man. It is so
Okay.
fun. Did I
Cook
tell you
healthy.
about the cooking?
Cook healthy.
Yeah, I know you could do that too, but
You want it to taste
dude,
good?
everything you could think of that tastes good. I might have said this already, or did I tell you this already? I said on the Patreon, maybe.
Oh.
Everything you can think of that tastes good that you've eaten, they have a recipe for it on YouTube.
Oh yeah,
It's so
yeah.
cool.
Oh yeah.
It's addictive, man, and it's fun to make too. I've been making some really good stuff lately, and if you like Cajun food, go look up the Cajun Ninja. He's a friend, not a friend, but I've talked to him.
Yeah.
But he lives in my home area, and he makes some awesome Cajun food, and he breaks it down really
Yeah.
well on how to cook it. Paya.
Bro, I've never been like. I think I've had gumbo once. I've had
But
boudin.
who made it though?
The Louisiana guys at the shop.
Okay.
Yeah, I've had that. I've had the boudin.
Did it have tomatoes in the gumbo?
I don't think so.
Okay, good. Because if it has tomatoes, it ain't gumbo.
No.
Some people put tomatoes in that shit.
No, it was sausage and shrimps and.
Yeah.
Yeah, the boudin I've had. I've only had a couple of things. Never really been. You gotta immerse me, bro. Make me some.
Dude, I'm gonna hook you up.
Cajun stuff.
Oh, before you leave today too, help me remember to give you some damn chicken eggs. I keep forgetting.
Oh yeah.
I'll give you a whole cart of them.
I would love some eggs.
Yeah. We just got a bunch more chickens too. We
Even though technically I'm not allowed to have eggs.
Why?
Cholesterol, man.
Man, fuck all that.
Cholesterol.
Eggs are good for you, man. They're natural.
He said it's not.
Who
You can
said-
egg whites.
Just eat them healthier, man. Don't load them up with all kinds of hot sauce and
Oh, come on.
seasonings.
I'll just eat them raw, I guess.
Like a monitor.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I like some hot sauce in my eggs.
Me too.
Yeah, we got 4 more chickens now. They're little chicks.
What?
We got we got 3 of them from my son's school from a science project, agriculture.
Science project.
It's an agriculture project,
Okay.
and then
You
they
said science, like
yeah. Well, to me, it's all science.
they're experimenting. on them.
They at the end of the class, they donate the chicks to whoever kid's family could take them, and like
That's
we
good.
can take them. We have backyard chickens,
That's perfect.
and one of our hens is really good with chicks too, so it works out well. So we're warming them up right now. They're in the garage under heat lamps because they're still really little. But once they get about quail size, then they're going to go in the chicken yard with the other 2 hens,
Mm-hmm.
and there'll be some more chickens. Probably one of them's going to pop out as a rooster, so we'll have to get rid of that one. But we can't have roosters in our HOA neighborhood,
Yeah. That's a
which I would love to have a rooster. That'd be so cool.
dude. They're probably like rabbits. You know, they'll just multiply like crazy, and before you know it, you're Hawaii with a bunch of random chickens
Yeah.
running around.
Dude, these are pretty as hell too. They're so cute. I have to show them to you.
Yeah.
Um,
Are they just your? Is there a specific type of chicken?
yeah,
or
they're all,
just-
the 2 of them. My wife got from the store after she went to go get more chick feed for the 3 new chicks that we got. She picked up 2 more over there that are green egg layers.
So
that
you
are
have 5.
5. Yeah, 5 chicks right now.
Cheese and rice.
4 chicks. Yeah, I can't remember. Yeah, they
Green?
two of them lay green eggs that are like a higher end breed or something that's
Green
cool.
eggs and ham.
Yeah.
Okay.
One lays ham, the other one lays eggs. And then the other 3 are some type of Orpingtons. I can't remember exactly which they are. They're not the buffs, but they're very pretty though. They have cool little patterns on them.
Yeah, I want to see them.
Cute as the fucks, bro.
Right.
Yeah. My little daughter is obsessed with them. I was like, you know, shit hits the fan, kiddo. Daddy's gonna eat those chickens in front of you, right?
Yeah. I'm surprised they
My
didn't tell me
favorite
about it. They like to tell me the latest news when I.
They didn't tell
first
you?
come- No, they
No.
didn't tell me.
I'm surprised, dude. My youngest, that's all she talks about.
Yeah.
She's got her favorite one, and she picks it up and cuddles with it all the time.
I came in. I was like, "What are you guys up to?" Oh, we're just watching Teen Titans. I was like, "Okay, see you later."
Yeah, that's weird. I would have thought she would have filled your ear.
I
with
know
it.
they usually do. That's all right.
Dude, speaking of my daughter, when I shave, I don't since I keep my facial hair out a little bit. I just kind of trim it up with my trimmers, and she finds out that I'm shaving. She has to come in there with me, and she gets like a brush and pretends like she's shaving too,
Yeah.
and copies me.
Yeah.
Like every movement I do, like it's the son I never had.
Yeah.
And so my little girl pretending to shave her face. It's pretty gross.
That's okay.
She's a silly kid, man.
Yeah. Kids will do that, man.
Yeah.
Now you're gonna have to start shaving your legs.
Yeah, I'm good. Dude, I was telling you before we started, I hurt my hand today, like
Yeah.
right around my knuckle area. It's some kind of muscle that kind of makes the strength of your fingers, like, and when you clench, and I go down with it, it hurts like shit. And now it's shooting up my forearm right here in my wrist.
No bruising?
No, I don't bruise, man. I'm a freak of nature. I don't.
The same way.
You don't bruise either?
Rarely.
It's so weird.
If I bruise, I'm like, I got it good that time.
Yeah. We've experimented with it. I had my wife frog me and punch me all kinds of crap in the leg and the arm hard, like as if it bruised, and like I just don't bruise. I can feel it. It hurts, but I don't bruise for some reason. It's strange. When I was a teenager, my brother used to tag me all the time. I had a bruise like crazy, like Mardi Gras cake. I mean, king cake.
Got teachers calling your house like, is there a problem in the household? Do we need to
put your long sleeve shirt on, boy? Yeah, I used to have bruises all over me, man. My arms, my legs. Shout out to Chris Snacks.
Oh, Chris.
Beat my ass all the time. I was telling my kids that recently. I was like, man, y'all don't know how good you have it. When I pick on them and horseplay with them, my brother used to corner me in a house with a wet towel and just sting the shit out of me over and over. And I had nowhere to go, just get whelps all over my body and stuff. Yeah. The more I begged, the more he'd sting me. And like flicking and plucking. He could pluck so damn hard.
Yeah.
He plucked the shit out of my ears. Everywhere, man. He'd punch me. Like, dude, he used to Van Damme me all up in the corner.
Did ever give you chin hickeys?
What is that? That sounds inappropriate.
It does, but if you grab like this and you squeeze it and pull like that, it'll bruise your whole chin.
Are you serious?
Like a hickey on your chin.
I've never heard of that, dude. It's hilarious.
And just go boom, like pull.
Do
it
it
like
to
that.
yourself.
No way. Yeah, it'll bruise your whole
I've
chin.
never heard
like
of that.
A hickey on there.
Wow, that's crazy, dude. You're gonna have to mess around with that.
No, I ain't doing it to me.
So, who did that? You brothers?
I used to do it to my brothers.
Damn, I've never heard that. You
Chin
never broke
hickey.
their chin? Dude, Indian fire hurts too.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I learned a new abusive tactic. Chin hickeys. Hickeys are weird as hell.
I know. I know.
It's a teenager thing.
I think I remember one time coming home with a hickey, and it was a small one, but I definitely got busted.
Yeah.
Yeah. You go through it. Everybody goes through it.
I didn't.
You never got one?
I mean, I was too old for all that, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know, because I didn't live with my family. I moved away when I was 16. During all that time, that's whenever all that stuff went down. I wasn't around my family.
So I was a late bloomer. I didn't move out till I was.
I say I moved out. I moved in with my girlfriend's family. I relocated. Strange situation, but that's the way it played out.
Patreon content.
I will get into that deeper later on.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, that was some strange times. There's a lot of stuff from my childhood to being an adult. I got a lot of stuff from, I'd say 0 to 25 is a lot of wild stories.
Right.
And I'm only going to share them on the Patreon.
Yeah.
And we're not doing that to be greedy, guys. We're just doing that to pay the bills, because we have to pay $24 a month to have Buzzsprout, plus all the equipment and everything. It's just, we got to get some.
Plus, like, this is a conspiracy podcast. We like to do the BS once in a while.
Yeah.
Like this, but that's more of the BS and the real
world. Yeah. And it's our way of covering our ass too. Like, we know if you're paying to listen to us, you're probably cool and you're on our team. You're not trying to throw us on the bus and get us canceled for cancel culture.
Right.
Yeah.
Calling us names on YouTube.
Yeah.
That cracks me up so bad. I don't know why.
Well, I have to look it up. For some reason, YouTube didn't display it, I don't think, because then I go to look at it on my phone. I can't see it, but when I get on the computer, I can see it.
Oh, really? He probably got flagged for profanity or something.
Yeah.
Who knows? Damn, I want to see that.
Classless hacks, bro. You can't be a hack if you. Hacks are somebody that made it and just like sold out and they suck now. We've never made it. We're still struggling. Yeah, dude, I got a lot of stupid things to share that I get a lot of random thoughts on.
What you got?
One thing that my wife didn't appreciate, but I thought was fucking hilarious, is, you know, when you get married, you sign paperwork and stuff, and your families are usually there.
Right.
My wife's dad wasn't there because they had a falling out, so her biological dad's not in the picture. And I always make jokes, inappropriate jokes, of course, because it's me, that I'm her father now. And I said that we actually didn't get married. There wasn't a marriage license. It was an adoption form. So I adopted you. So you're when I tell her stuff, I'm like, I say, when she tells me stuff back, I'm like, yes, sir. Say, yes, sir.
Yeah.
It's like, you're not my dad. Quit talking to me like you're my dad. I'm like,
you want to get grounded?
Catherine, actually, I am your dad. And I said that night that we had that wedding, that was not an actual wedding. Your family was there to sign you over to me, and I am I adopted you. I'm your father now.
You don't believe me? Ask your mother.
You don't believe me? Ask your mom, because your dad won't call you. What an asshole! Oh man, it's too much.
Jesus.
Yeah, she knows. She puts up a lot of my stupid shit, man. We I think we hit like 10 years recently, maybe 11 years. I don't know what it was, but we hit some kind of milestone recently, and yeah, that woman puts up with a lot of shit to be with me. I'm a pain in the ass, and I will never let up. I just can't. It's only gonna get worse with age.
I mean, you knew the job was dangerous when you took it.
There you go, bro.
You scared? Go to church.
Oh yes, buddy. Oh man. Since I am not working in the oil field now, and I'm working in a more corporate world, I work around a lot of really attractive women.
Yeah.
Yeah, and my wife has always accused me of being a very flirtatious person, and I'm a flirtatious person. But I tell her I'm flirtatious with guys too. Like, I know it sounds gay or bi, whatever you want to put it, but I like to, I don't know. I like to mess around people and get them going.
Yeah.
Not like gay guys, just guys in general, anybody.
Just jokes, yeah.
Yeah, but I come off flirty. But dude, I'm so self-conscious now that she's called me out so much on that with women that I go
you don't even look at them.
I know, I go in immediately into my gay voice. I don't know how to talk to pretty women I work with anymore. I'm like, as soon as I start talking to them, I have to start talking gay because I'm like, I don't want them to think I'm flirting with them. And obviously, if this guy talks gay as hell, he's not flirting with me. I don't know, man. I'm struggling. It's not easy. My wife got me all fucked up, man.
Oh, man.
It's my go-to voice. I was talking normal for a second, and I'm like, okay, so that's good.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. I can't tell if the new guy's gay or if he's just a creep. Both. He's a creep.
Talk to him like normal people, bro.
I can't, bro. And I'm very complimentary. I love to compliment people because if I think something in my head of a compliment, I want to tell them because compliments make me feel great. I love compliments. But I'm like, damn, I can't say a compliment because it comes off like I'm hitting on them.
Just stay away from words like cute.
Yeah. That's sexy.
That's a cute sweater. That's weird.
Yeah, I know, man. I struggle, bro. I struggle. I'll tell a guy straight up, like, man, your hair looks great today, man. Are you looking good, bro? That fucking jacket looks good on you, homie.
There you go.
I'm just like complimenting people, bro. If it comes in my head, I spit it out.
I'm thinking now that I think about it, I remember you telling me about my shoes when we first started doing
I'm
the
gay
show.
as
Like, dude,
fuck,
those
bro.
are badass shoes. I like your shoes. I'm like, thanks.
What a weirdo.
The shoes.
You know, the sad thing is now I'm self-conscious, so I only compliment men, so I do come off gay. I come off gay as hell. He doesn't even talk to women. He's just constantly flirting with men. What a creep, bro. The struggles are real, man.
Hold on, Trish. Hey, Dave. Looking good, Dave.
Man, the way you make copies, bro. Damn,
Killing
dude. I'm struggling, man. I'm just gonna have to do a PSA and just say, hey, I'm a flirtatious guy, but I don't mean any harm by it. It just comes from no.
Sounds like a sexual harassment case coming up.
HR, where are you at? I'm just gonna have to go to work as a mute, man, and just stop talking, bro. Turn into the creepy guy.
Fine. You say you like that job, so that's good.
Yeah,
I think it's fun.
I like the job. I like the people. There's a lot of really cool people I work with.
You know the lines. You don't ever cross any lines.
Yeah, not yet.
I work with some guys that cross the lines.
Yeah.
You know, even today, man, I bent over to pick something up or something like that. Dude jumped behind me. I'm like, come on, bro.
Started dry humping you?
Oh, yeah. You know.
Yeah, dude, that's the oil field.
Oil field trash. Get off of me.
Yeah, I still have a lot of that in me. I have to dilute myself from it.
You been doing that?
Huh?
You been doing that?
I don't do that at my new
Okay.
at my new employment, but yeah, I still have a lot of those crass ways in my head. And I don't know what it is about straight guys, but we love to make gay jokes and pretend that we're demasculating the other guy by dry humping them or whatever. I don't get it.
Some alpha male shit, I think.
Yeah. You don't know nothing about that.
Nah, guess not.
You beta bitch.
What else you got there?
I'm looking, man. I have a lot of random topics to talk about. I know you don't really follow the UFC much, but what are you doing Saturday night, homie? You want to come watch the fights with me?
Saturday? Yeah.
Not busy.
I don't think so.
Okay, this is the heavyweight title fight. It's Stipe Miocic versus Francis Ngannou 2.
Okay. Oh, second round?
Second round, second fight. Stipe beat him the first time. Stipe has the most heavyweight title defenses out of any UFC heavyweight fighter ever.
How bad did he beat him?
He whooped his ass, man.
So why are they doing a second fight?
Because Francis Ngannou is on a tear, and that dude is scary, bro. He's
Really?
got like TNT in his hands, bro. They
Ooh.
said they did like measurements on him, and they said he has the equivalent of being hit by a Ford Escort going fast.
Damn.
Yeah, dude. If you look up his highlight reel, he's terrifying.
Damn.
And this dude is so awesome, man. He's
so
such
it
a
could take one shot, and that's
oh
he could
yeah,
come
and
back.
Stipe knows it too. He's like, this guy's very dangerous. I know that, but I'm more well-rounded, basically. So he's going to beat him. So anytime you have a fight like that where you have a guy with dynamite in his hands and then somebody that's going to try to outclass him with skill, it's exciting as hell because at any moment it could be over. And heavyweights, you never know, man.
You can't slip up.
Yeah. Francis is a really cool guy, man. They're going to make a movie about him eventually. He's like a real life Conan O'Brien. He's from Africa. Not Conan O'Brien, Conan the Barbarian. He grew up in like sand mills and shit.
So that's
yes,
so different.
That's a slight difference. Conan O'Brien, Conan the Barbarian. It's a little different. Yeah, he grew up in like sand mills, having to push these things to make sand and all this kind of crap and shovel sand. And he's just strong as shit, man. He grew up poor as fuck. It was a long, hard road to get to America. He did it. Got over here. And dude's amazing, man. He's a really, really cool guy. One of those kind of people that makes you feel like you're not doing enough as a person.
Yeah.
Yeah. He was on Rogan not too long ago. I highly recommend that episode. Stipe Miocic was on there as well, or Miocic. I forget how you say his last name. Feel free to correct me, guys, if y'all want to correct me on how I'm enunciating these names.
I know there's some fans out there. That's cool, man. Yeah, I want to see it. I like watching fights. I genuinely do. I just don't follow it like I would like to. I watch a lot of highlights and things like that, but I don't follow it enough to,
Yeah.
But I like it. I genuinely enjoy it.
I don't really have any friends, JP, especially over here. And you're the only one I have that actually comes to watch the fight, the fights with me. I have friends like all over the United States spread out, but
what's David up to?
None of them are really that solid. Quadnet?
Yeah.
He's far, man. He's in Longmont, and he's a busy man. But yeah, well, I'm gonna invite him too.
Hit him up.
Yeah.
What about Flora? Hit him up.
He doesn't watch fights, bro.
He might come for the hang. Tell him I'll talk to him about Apex.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, Flora. Y'all seen Flora on our Stanley Hotel episode. Yeah. He's a very, very interesting cat, man. Speaking of gay, who's not gay, he comes off extremely gay, but he's not gay.
I must say, I have to say this. He is super impressive when it comes to video games.
Dude, yeah,
impressive.
I know.
I'm like, dude,
there's no game you can give that kid where he won't kick your ass with it, man. It's so frustrating.
We're in like season 10 or something. I'm playing it for the last like 2 years, year and a half, however long it's been out. Since season 0, I've been playing it. He picked it up, hasn't played it since season 1, and he's got badges that I would love to have.
Yeah.
He's just like, oh, I just got him. He's sending me snaps. I'm like, Laura, kiss my ass.
Yeah, dude, fuck that kid. He shows me like highlights. He used to have like a highlight channel on Instagram of some of his stuff he would do with his buddies, and he would do like these crazy sniper shots from across the room, or he'll throw a knife over something and it hit the other guy one kill thing. He does some crazy shit, man. He's entered all kinds of big tournaments.
Yeah,
for Fortnite and stuff too. Yeah, he's legit gamer, man. He's
super cool.
Kid's a cyborg.
I just don't have the skill. I like to play. I'll play.
Yeah, I do too. But when I play with him, I feel like I don't even deserve playing. Like I should just put the controller down.
Like I'm down.
And make you a sandwich or something.
Come pick me up. I'm down.
Yeah, he's on another level. His girlfriend's really good at video games too. They make a fun couple.
Mm-hmm. I used to play with them too.
Yeah,
they're good.
We'll get them on here eventually. Get them to talk, or get Flora to come on at least, and get him. He's a very interesting cat, very well read. He's got some funny stuff with him too. He's a very witty guy.
Yeah,
he's my little brother.
I like him.
We're gonna take a quick break, bro. I'm gonna see if I can get Diamond Dave to join us, and
let's do it.
We'll jump back in.
Let's hit up the D Diamond.
Welcome back to the show, guys.
We're here with Michael.
No, that's not Michael.
That's not Michael?
It sounds like him, though, ain't it?
It sounds like Michael.
That's just my impression of Michael. No, actually, I got the vaccine.
Oh.
I got 2 shots of the vaccine, and ever since then, my voice turned like this.
Oh, God. Hey, I did read that there are deaths coming out. I don't know how true it is from the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. Deaths are starting to
Dude,
show
they're
up.
gonna bury that now that it happened. Somebody's sneaking into our studio right now. Who goes there? So get out of here. We're recording right now. And we're back again. My daughter snuck in the studio and ruined it. So
sneaky.
You were saying the vaccine thing?
Yeah, the deaths are starting to pop up, I guess, from Johnson & Johnson, the one-shot vaccine.
Oh, so there's some that you only get one shot?
Yep. The Johnson & Johnson, I guess, is a one-shot deal, one and done.
Which one has the two? Is that Bill Gates'
Filter ones? Yeah, his. It's a two-part, but I've also heard same thing on his. People have been getting seizures from the second round. I don't know. It's hard to say. My sister-in-law, she got it. 2 shots. It felt fine. Had no problems.
All it is vitamin B, bro.
Yeah,
and water.
Also, the three cases of people that have been vaccinated have got the COVID round 2 in Hawaii.
What?
After being vaccinated.
Dude, people are crazy
so what are we
getting
doing?
the vaccinations, man.
Why even vaccinate? What are we doing?
Yeah, man, that shit's way too new. There's no telling what's in that shit. That shit has not been figured out yet.
Yeah, I mean, there's vaccinations out there that I believe in. Polio, things like that.
But that shit
that's eradicated. It's done. Like
there's
been
studied. This shit is just way too quick, man.
Stuff like this, it's like if you're gonna gamble, being okay or not being okay, or getting sick, not getting sick, like dying even.
Mm-hmm.
Then why bother? Like if there's already 3 more cases where they got it after being vaccinated, what's the point?
It's not dangerous enough to have a fucking vaccine,
exactly.
Man. It's like we're gonna get a vaccine for the common cold. I know that makes no sense, but seriously, it's like this shit is so not deadly, man.
I don't know. Yeah, I mean, maybe
survival rate is way too high for all that.
Who are high risk, right?
But they're
already high
everything.
Risk. They're high risk.
They're high risk to everything. You sneeze on them, they might slip and fall and die.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, man. I'm over it.
Yeah.
I'm glad that our area is in code blue now, which is like the lowest of no code, I guess.
Yeah. Well, thanks to Biden, bro.
He's killing it.
Biden's making miracles happen.
Oh my God.
We got that orange bastard out of there.
Speaking of
Biden saving the world. One staircase at a time.
Jesus. He's going to conquer it one day. I have faith in him.
Dude, the guy's just too damn old to be in that position, man. It's whether you like him or not, I don't like him. I cannot stand him as a person. I don't trust him. He's a dirtbag in my opinion. But as a man to man, he's just too old to be in that situation. He's going to shorten his life way shorter than it's going to be. He's going to die about 5 years younger than he would have.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not healthy, man. It's so stupid to put him in that position.
Yeah.
And his brain is deteriorating. He's not capable of being in that position.
That's exactly what I was about to say. To you listeners out there, go watch some old school Biden videos when he was a young cat, when he was younger.
Yeah.
He was kind of a sharp dude. He seemed like your typical
lawyer.
politician, well-spoken, things like that. Like now he's gone. He's gone. He doesn't have
It's like going to your grandpa's house and he's lost his damn mind and like, hey, let's let grandpa run the world.
Yeah.
Run the free country.
Remember grandpa when you were a kid that used to play dolls and goof around and tell jokes and stuff? That was young Biden. Now he's old Biden who just sits in front of the TV and doesn't think.
Yeah.
He's gone.
And he's like 2 more interviews away from drooling while he talks.
Jesus.
It's ridiculous.
I mean, it is what it is. That's life. You get old, you lose your mind. It is what it is. There's nothing wrong with that. But
there's nothing wrong with it. It's part of
the
life.
Country.
Yeah, but he should not be in that position.
Can't be running the country in that. That's
well, if this world would have gone the way it's supposed to, we would have had Hillary Clinton into office, and things would be a lot better right now.
Oh, we probably would have ruled the world by now.
We'd be at war with North Korea for sure.
Oh my God!
Why don't you tell me?
Oh, I can't.
Show me the facts.
The facts are there. The proof is in the pudding. I don't know any other.
I was the governor of Minnesota.
Why don't we have him on?
He won't do podcasts, man.
He doesn't
at all. He would probably go back on Rogan, but he won't do just random podcasts. I think, which rightfully so. I think he thinks everybody's setting him up for failure or as a mockery.
Yeah.
And if he saw Truth or Theory, there's everything I'm telling you is not a theory. It's truth.
Think I'm a joke.
I was a U.S. Navy SEAL. I'm Jesse the Body Ventura.
He is kind of sharp, though. I mean,
yeah, dude, he's got a creditable background.
He does,
and he brings up a lot of interesting stuff. He just goes about it in a strange way, and his hairstyle of choice in his retirement age, not a great idea.
Well,
It's like a
We're not judgmental.
retired mullet.
We're not judgmental.
I
Do
am.
you? Do you?
I'm fucking judgmental as hell, dude. That's why we're different.
Oh my
You're truth and I'm theory.
I wonder if we should have a roast.
A roast?
We should have our guests roast us.
Oh, dude, I would
I
love
think
that.
it'd be hilarious. I think you guys.
I
should
could get
roast
Alex
us.
Hooper to come roast us. He's a roaster.
Really?
Yeah, he was on America's Got Talent.
Dude, that would be awesome.
He-
I would love to get roasted. I have a sense of humor for that. I don't get mad. I think it's funny.
Alex is a freaking comedic genius, man.
Tell me, bro. Talk.
Did you see
Bring
him
on the
that?
nose jokes. Have you seen my profile?
Yeah, dude, we both have huge noses in different ways. Mine's not a profile big nose. Mine's just big, Santa Claus style.
With that old bell pepper nose.
Bell pepper nose. That's fucked up, man. That's my daddy's nose. My daddy gave me this nose, and he got it from his mama, and she got it from a Viking.
Viking.
Yeah, dude, we got some fucking. We should call this the Everybody Knows podcast.
Everybody knows what the NOS is. That's perfect. Oh, that's perfect. Everybody knows.
Stop being so nosy, podcast.
Hey, if he knows, he knows.
If he knows, podcast. Yeah, dude.
Speaking of which, why'd you put that cursor right on my nose?
They can't see that in the recording. But yeah, I can use the cursor and dig in your nose. That was pretty fun.
There you go.
We have a special guest joining us now.
He's here.
You guys may have known of her or him. We're gonna ask our guests what pronouns they go by before we jump to conclusions and assume their gender.
Hey,
There he is.
Don't
What's
say he.
happening?
We don't know that.
Yeah,
what's going
with a
on?
beautiful beard.
Diamond
thank
Dave,
You guys
what are
got
your
me-
pronouns?
Holy shit! What a beautiful setup you guys got.
Thank you. Thank you.
Look at that's what I'm talking
All
about, bro.
thanks to Carpenter Kate. She's
Yeah.
a
Wow.
killer.
Wow, that's
Thank
awesome, guys. Seriously.
My
really
wife did
nice.
that, bro. My wife's a freaking wizard.
Wow, that's incredible.
Yes, it is very nice. I literally told Eric I might kiss your wife.
I said, go for it, bro. We're in an open relationship.
So what are you guys up to today or right now?
Dude, we're doing a bro hang. We had some buddies that were going to come on that bailed on us. I was like, hey, you know what? Let's try Diamond Dave. And then guess what Diamond Dave does? He does not bail on us.
No, he
He
comes
shows,
through.
bro. And that's why
He comes
he
through.
is Diamond Dave.
Oh yeah, Diamond Dave. I was
Hey,
like,
One of these days, me and JP are going to be in sync.
The
Right now, we're just
timing,
Backstreet Boys.
the timing is perfect. I'm not even joking. I was literally about to go to bed, and then right then I'm like, something told me, I'm like, I'm gonna check my phone quick because I just put it into charge, and then I saw, I go, you know what? I'm doing this. I looked
Hell
at
yeah. All
I go,
right.
That's what I'm talking about. Cheers to Diamond Dave, man.
Cheers to that. I got
Dave
it.
Zed.
Oh, cheers to it.
Generation Z.
Awesome.
Bro,
So
we're kind of talking about pronouns. If you had to put a pronoun on yourself, what would you pronoun yourself?
Oh man, you're gonna make me stay up all night now thinking of that shit. Shit. You talking about like about how people want to be referred to as like they nowadays?
Any kind of like, if you had to describe yourself
I'll
as
give you an example. Hi, my name's Eric. My pronouns are he, him. You can call me. I identify as the male. I'm attracted to other females.
any
Oh,
kind of
yeah.
just what would you call yourself?
What would I call? I
You're
want to be
straight, right? JP said you were gay. I was like, this
No,
dude's
I
not
did
gay.
say
gay?
that.
No. I'm straight. I have nothing against gay people, but I have a lot of gay friends, but I myself am not gay. No.
Okay,
I have a lot of gay friends as well. I'm only gay with my gay friends,
There
but
you
I'm
go.
straight.
there you go.
For a pronoun, I don't know. Let me think. Dude, I don't. Ah,
It's
shit.
it's a hard question.
It is. It's tough,
not.
man.
It's just
Tough.
you're he and him, bro.
I mean, is alpha? Is that part of it?
No, I don't think so. I mean, it could be whatever the fuck you want, man.
Well, I know somebody. I'm not joking. I know someone that says they want to be identified as a helicopter. I'm not even joking.
No way.
Yeah. This guy was very
Does
like
he
a
make
really
the noises while he walks around?
I'm not even joking. He makes so I went to high school with him, and nice kid or nice guy. I'm not trying to talk bad, whatever. But here's the thing: he was always weird because he would always like talk to himself or whatever, but that's fine. But he used to jerk off in class.
Oh,
And then like, I'm not joking. He used to like just sit there and like do. And then everyone would know. And like, he never got sent down to the principal's office or anything. And then all of
He
a
had his
sudden,
hand on his junk doing it.
the whole thing. Like, you can even hear like, I'm not joking. You can hear like the desk banging too. And everyone, like every day in class, everyone's like, we'd look and like, okay. And then the teacher wouldn't say nothing. I don't know if she didn't hear it or see it. I don't know. But like, anyway,
it's
so
like,
then I
look,
find
we
out
don't need
later
a
on.
school shooting here. Let him get it over with. We're not
I
trying to
I'll bust the nut, then we'll talk about it.
Yeah, we'll let him get it out of his system, and we'll address it
Dude.
then.
That is crazy.
I then find out later on that he like a couple years down the road that someone says to me, "Hey, did you hear that they want to be referred to as a helicopter?" I go, "What?" I go, I don't speak to the guy too much anymore, but or at
That's
all
the
really.
masturbator.
Yeah, the same guy. Yeah.
That dude, we need to get him on the podcast, bro. He's gone to something.
That's interesting. I seen a video where a dude wanted to be identified as a wolf. He's like, I am everything besides my body as a wolf, and I'm like,
What? That's how my
interesting.
daughters are, man. Oh, one of
Interesting.
my oldest daughter, every day she tells me she's a cheetah or a wolf.
That's a child being a child, though.
Yeah.
That's
Did you know they're
imagination. This
doing
is a grown
in the school, in the high schools now? I don't know if I believe it started in the US first, if I'm not mistaken, but it's happening here. People are taking cloths and they're like dampening it with like rubbing alcohol, and they're literally putting it up their ass to get high.
Wow.
Because in your
What the hell, man?
because in your ass has a thing that can get that's, I don't know, it connects to the brain. It can actually get you drunk or high or whatever.
Yeah.
So they're literally sticking it up their asses and they're getting high in class.
I've heard of this, and I've also heard that that's a straight road to overdose.
Yeah.
You
Oh,
can
I
get,
heard
like,
that
if you
too.
do that with like alcohol, you can straight up get alcohol poisoning because there's no filter.
Oh,
You-
yeah,
Yeah.
that makes good sense.
you can get messed up like that. Don't do that, people. Like,
Yeah, no.
it's
Never
like,
drink
it's
the normal
it's
way.
like you have to tell people, don't do this. Like, don't eat Tide Pods.
But
don't
hey,
stick alcohol rags up your ass. Just don't do it.
at the
Don't
same
do it.
time, do we need to tell them? Because it's kind of like thinning the herd.
Oh man.
We got to thin
Yeah.
out the people that are that stupid.
You know what? There has to, I'm not saying this is it, but there has to be a mechanism for us to like filter out the really, really, not as
Yeah, we
bright.
You got to get those bad genes out of the gene pool, man.
I've done some dumb
Right.
shit in my day, but sometimes you gotta learn the hard lessons, I guess.
Survival of the fittest, man. You
No,
like
exactly.
Tide Pods? See you in the afterlife, bitch.
I guess what doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
What doesn't kill you makes you poisoned.
Oh, man. What doesn't kill you makes you poison.
You don't think I can drink 17 beers? I stuck an alcohol rag up my ass.
Oh,
Good to go.
I eat Tide Pods because I identify as a washing machine.
Yeah,
I'm doing laundry.
Oh,
Don't
man.
judge me. I'm doing a light load.
And like, oh,
Doing a light load.
I'm doing all my whites.
no pun intended.
God.
Oh man, you gotta
Washed it down with a shot
you
of
gotta get
bleach.
into comedy, man.
Thank you, man. I appreciate that. I don't know if
I'm
the
not-
audience heard that
I'm
because
not just
you
saying- I
laugh.
said
Say it
this to you,
again.
like 4 months ago. You gotta do this.
What? Say that again. So the audience can hear.
Oh, you gotta get into comedy.
I just want to make sure everyone heard what he said. Thank you, man. I appreciate
You
that.
should do it. Do a stand-up, dude. They do open mics all the time. Just
Yeah.
do one.
I've been working on my material. I have probably 6 to 8 minutes right now.
That's perfect open mic.
Yeah, I'm so nervous, but and I've been contemplating, like, is it rude for me to go do this to Comedy World? Like, am I disrespectful? Because what I did with the MMA world was disrespectful. I went and fought twice without any real training. I wanted to see how I would hold up. I got my
Right.
ass whooped both times. It was really funny and a great experience. But at the same time, I was like, I really shouldn't be doing that without the proper training. It's disrespectful to fighters who put the time in. And for comics who put the time in, I don't want to be a comic. I would just like to do it a couple times. And just so I have done it and I could have it out there and watch it and show people like, yeah, I did something terrifying and it was fun.
Well, but you can ask any comic. The road to that is you got to put in open mics.
I know, but I don't wanna do
6
that.
days a week. You just got to try it.
I just want to do it. I just want to do like a couple of one and done,
Try it.
but it feels rude doing a one and done, but I'm still going to do it because
Bro,
I got
I'm
way too
gonna-
much
I'm gonna
work
tell
in
you
it.
The cold, honest truth right now. You're gonna do one open mic. It's probably not gonna go well, and comics aren't gonna give a shit.
Yeah, I know they're not going to
They're
give a
gonna be
shit.
Who?
Yeah, I know
Just try it.
it'll be never heard of.
Just try it.
But I feel pretty confident in my material. I've talked to my brother about it too, and he said, yeah, he's like, man, that's some good shit. Like that's what you got to use. Um, so I am gonna try it. I'm gonna do it in like downtown Denver, one of these clubs.
That's awesome, dude.
But
Did
I'm
you
gonna make sure that you
I got a
guys
plan.
come.
I got a plan. Diamond Dave, how do you feel about comedy, performing comedy?
perform? I'm not a comedian. I can talk to big groups of people very comfortably. I'm good with that, but I can't do comedy. No.
You wouldn't. How would you feel about doing a Patreon skit, just for our Patreon? Just do a skit. We'll each do a skit. We'll just try,
Like material?
just try a
For you
material.
guys,
Just try it for our
I might
Patreon, and
be,
that's it. Only
I
Patreon
might be
listeners will hear it.
terrible. I might be terrible, but for you guys, I'll do it no problem. But
There you
if you're
go.
saying,
It'll be fun.
but,
I'm not
but
a
if you
comedian
ask
either,
me,
but I'll try
if
it.
Like
I'll tell
tonight?
you right now,
No.
Oh, okay,
if
like down the road.
Yeah, down the road. I gotta make material. I have no
Yeah,
material.
let's give it a month. Let's do 30 days from now.
Let's do it.
We have to
Yeah.
do come up with
I'm
your best shit for 30 days.
It'll be
oh
fun.
man, I'm terrible. I'm terrible. I can, like I
I
said,
can help you too, Diamond. I can help. I can give you some shit.
No,
Oh, we can't write for each
No,
other.
other?
you gotta bring your own material.
Oh man, I like writing for other people.
This will be fun.
Yeah, when we do it, we're gonna use when JP and I do it, we'll use my green screen and we'll make it look like a comedy set.
There you go.
So we're actually on
There we go.
on a comedy stage.
It's gonna be hard not to get real laughs. It's like a virtual.
I'll have a laugh track in the background for
There
you.
you go. That'll be fun. I think we should do it. I'll do it.
Yeah, I'll try it, man. It's gonna be embarrassing as shit.
I'll do it no problem. I'll do it no
Yeah,
problem.
See, you guys, y'all are kind of just doing it for fun. Like you're not. There's no weight on it. I'm like putting time in and writing shit. So if I suck, it's like, no, you really suck, dude.
Oh, come on, I'll put some time into it. I'll put 30 days into it.
All right, cool. I'll do a part of my bit on there.
I'll start working on it too. But you know what? I feel like to be a comedian or to want to be one, aside from being good at like telling jokes, you gotta want to like, you gotta like that thrill of the crowd, you know, getting up there and talking, because it's not easy to just get up there, you know, every night or, you know, 3 times a week or whatever you do, right?
Oh yeah, it's
Mhm.
terrifying.
True.
Yeah, exactly.
I feed off of people, so if I can get any kind of reactions out of people, I think it'll help me.
So
It'll help
you
my
can-
nerves. But if I got like dry desert faces all over the little crowd, it's gonna kill me. I'm
You're
gonna
gonna lose it?
I'm gonna just start making fun of myself, and I'm like, all right, I'm out.
Oh, it'll be fun.
I'll roll
It'll be
out.
fun. It'll be fun.
That's all I got, guys. Have a good night.
That's-
Yeah. Oh, you want to do it live? Put more pressure on,
Maybe we should do
so we
a-
don't have.
maybe
We
we
can't
should do
edit it.
like a one-time Patreon live show.
It's so humiliating. We should do that. That would make it so much worse.
Dude, I need to take myself down a notch. This could be fun.
All right, man. What day is it? We'll do
Today's
April
the 24th.
24th.
Today's the 24th. April
Whatever
24th.
weekend or whatever date falls close to April 24th for our schedules.
Sweet.
April 24th is a Saturday, so we might be able to all be good on that same day.
24th, perfect.
We'll put it on the Patreon that's coming up, and I'll make a little stupid flyer about our fake comedy night.
Comedy live show.
Oh, we should get Carlisle to come on too,
There you
so
go.
so
We
it's
can
not
do it.
as bad.
Yeah, she could. Shoot, I don't know if she'll be down for that. She'll probably be like,
She'll
I'm not
do it.
embarrassing myself for
Yeah,
that.
she's a professional. I'll get Alex Hooper too, to come roast us, man. That would be so much fun.
Dude, that would be fun. I would love to get roasted. We were
Yeah.
just talking about that. I think that'd be hilarious.
Yeah, I got a buddy, a comedy buddy in LA. He was on America's Got Talent a couple times. He's got crazy curly hair. He
Oh,
dresses
nice.
like a jester. He's got a whole gimmick. He's funny as how he's a roaster. He did my other show. I'm gonna get him to come on Truth or Theory and roast JP and I
Awesome.
for a Patreon video.
I would love to get
Nice.
roasted.
Super nice. By the way, sorry if you see me looking down. It's just because I gotta put some stuff up on my Instagram story. Then I'm done. Then
Oh, are
I'm
you good, man? I
Thank
appreciate
you.
you coming hang out with
It's
us.
just, yeah, it's just a hang episode, man. It's nothing, no pressure. It's
Yeah,
fun.
this is just a fun episode.
That's,
I didn't
that's
book anybody this week, and I ran out of time. Our episode releases in the morning, so if you're listening
no.
to this, you're listening to it the night before.
it.
So yeah, we have a bunch of people booked up for the next few weeks, so we won't have this issue again. We got some exciting stuff coming on. We got a guy who works in the Border Patrol stuff that
Mhm.
has some really interesting stories
Really?
about all the ICE stuff that's going on. It's going to be a good one.
Oh, dude, I'd love to watch that, to see what he has to say.
Yeah, he's a sharp guy too. We have Ian Smith from the
Yep.
can't think of a damn company. He has a big ass gym in the Northeast Coast. he's been fighting the COVID situations from the beginning,
Yeah.
and they basically had to turn it into a church so they could still work out.
Oh,
And he
interesting.
wasn't charging admission for anybody, and they were just going working out. And the dude became like a freaking icon. He's for fighting the system. He's
Wow.
awesome.
Making his money on merch.
I guess, and
Perfect.
donations. He beats your beard, Dave. His beard is like down to his belly button, man. It's fucking wild. Yeah,
Oh, man.
he's a big dude, man. I'm looking forward to talking to him. We got Matthew LaCroix and
Yep.
Jeffrey Wilson coming on for an Anunnaki episode
That's
for
gonna be
part 2.
Gold.
Oh, you got Jeff coming on.
Yep.
Yeah, Dave,
Yeah.
we might, if you're available, we might have you come on that episode too, because I think you would enjoy it, and it's gonna be, you'll add a lot to it.
Sure.
It's Matthew LaCroix and Jeffrey Wilson, and it's going to be a good one, man. The last episode is our most downloaded episode. People love the Anunnaki topic.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be a good one.
That's
Mhm.
one
Let
of
me
my
know.
favorites.
Let me know the day and the time, and I'll
Okay.
work. Yeah, and I'll be there.
I don't know offhand, but it's in April. I know that. So,
And
No
end of
problem
April.
at all.
It's towards the end of April.
okay. And we also have, who else is coming on? There was somebody else that's, we got the mushroom guy coming on
Oh yeah.
next week, I think. I'm excited about that. He's our sponsored True Hemp Sciences buddy.
Mm-hmm.
He's got a mushroom company out in Hawaii, and
Hard to pronounce. Malahala.
yeah, we're gonna have to learn the Hawaiian
Must
slang.
be like
Yeah.
psychedelics.
Yeah, psychedelic episode, and this dude knows a lot about it, and I don't know much about it. I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a Patreon psychedelic trip eventually too, or JP and I are gonna do shrooms
I don't think I can do it.
and just video the whole thing.
I
We'll
got
get Charlie Robinson over here and do it too.
Oh God.
How funny would that be?
It's been so long. It's been a long time.
Yeah. Hey, have you talked to Charlie Robinson yet? Have you had him on your show, or have you been on
Oh,
his?
I haven't had him on. At least, hold on. Not that I know of. No, I haven't. No.
Okay, well, I need to get y'all connected, man. You would like that guy. He's so smart.
Every connection you've made, man, you guys have both set up with me, like bringing other people on or whatever. Like for example, Brian and Monica from the
Mhm.
Propaganda Report.
Yeah.
I just interviewed Monica like I think 3 or 4 nights ago, and really good. She's super sharp. I mean, you guys know better than me. She's even Brian too, very very sharp and very nice people as well.
Yeah,
Bro, she's so fun. You should tell her to do an impression of her mother. It's
Yeah,
so
that's-
funny.
that Brooklyn accent.
Yeah.
That shit is hilarious, man. Yeah, we love Monica, man. She's good stuff.
She's she's really fun.
Yeah, her and Brad Binkley do an
Yep.
awesome job with Propaganda Report, and
Yeah, they're
man,
fun.
there's a couple other people I have in mind that would be good linked up with you too. That Otto Cat that we had on recently, that would be a good talk too.
Yep.
Otto Gomes.
Yep. Gomes, he's a cool dude.
Yeah, I need to talk to you more often off air, Dave. We always send each other stupid messages. I never talk to you seriously. Every time you text me, I have to send something stupid back. I never give you a serious answer.
Well, look, I'll tell you, I'm here, man. I haven't gone anywhere. I'm in the same place that I was last time we spoke in my apartment here. So nothing's changed.
When are
And-
you gonna come visit us, man?
When all this nonsense is over and I can like get on a flight without them like hassling me, like, oh, did you take a test or did you take
Oh,
whatever?
Yeah,
I'm serious. I'm coming right over.
sweet dude. I'm looking forward to hanging out with you. We're gonna have a good time.
How long of a drive is it?
A drive?
Yeah, just out of curiosity. I'm just
You know
kinda
what?
curious.
I don't
It's
know.
probably
Let
Like
me
in the
map it.
20s, huh?
Yeah, let me map it. Hold on.
I think it's like 22, 24 hours.
It's a long drive.
I'm trying to just guesstimate by the distance.
Just go straight to Denver.
Hang on,
Call it Denver.
don't tell us. Let's all get a guess.
Okay, I
Um,
found it. Take a guess first.
Okay, I'm gonna go with 24 hours.
Where are you at? You're in Ontario?
So Toronto. Yeah.
Toronto.
So he's far, man. He's-
That's closer to the east side, correct?
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're looking at. I'm gonna say 23.
You Price is Right, mother.
Okay, well, I do have to say JP was closer. 22 and 10 minutes, it says.
That's what I said. 22 and 10 minutes. Man,
Oh,
JP had the $1 me, man. He wouldn't have gone with 23 if I didn't say 24. He would have been like, I don't know, 47.
You said 24. I didn't hear you.
Yeah. You don't even know my guess. I thought you based it off mine. Oh shit.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's far, man. That's a long ass drive.
Yeah, don't drive that.
Yeah, fuck that, dude. Get a
You know
helicopter
what?
from your buddy.
I'm
He
not
can
gonna
fly,
lie,
or if he's just just identifies as one.
I got a master plan. Leave right now. We'll see you tomorrow night for this for tomorrow night's episode.
If you guys can let me use the studio and give me food and a place to stay, I'll do it.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
got you,
offer up
bro.
your house.
Yeah, dude, I have a green screen. You could use whatever background you want when you do your solo show.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm very jealous of your guys' background. I'm serious. It's very nice. Like,
Yeah, dude, it's awesome, man. I'm very happy with it. My wife kicks
Yeah.
ass.
She really does.
I can't wait for you to see it in person. It actually looks cooler in person, I think.
There's
The-
so much more room in here.
Yeah.
Like I
it
said
looks like
before, I
this,
can
honestly,
stretch my
it looks
legs
like
out
this
completely.
really isolated room. Like, it looks really like it's made for the show. Like, it looks like, it's got the whole thing.
Yeah. That's
Thank
what
you.
we were going for, that dark,
you.
nice little cubby hole.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, yeah,
The other side of
exactly.
the room is a big ass green screen too, where I sit for the other show. So you could sit there when
Gotcha.
you're here, and you can still do your show. So you're not missing
Sweet.
time.
Sweet.
Or you could
That's
do it from
awesome.
the truth or theory chairs. No?
Dude, I think maybe we should meet up somewhere where we can all go on like a vacation and
Dude, it's funny you say that.
Some
My
cool
wife and I
shit.
are planning a Yellowstone trip later this year. It's not really much of a stretch for, halfway for him, but knocks off a
actually
few
further.
hours.
At the
I
end
don't
of the
think it'll
day,
be further. It'll probably knock off a few
it's
hours.
further west.
Is it? I thought it was just straight
It's all the way
north.
on the west side of Wyoming.
Oh,
We're on
Yeah.
the east side of Wyoming.
yeah.
It's a whole nother state.
That's what I've been trying to tell you, JP. It's further, man. Why you want to do that to
You're
Dave?
full of right answers.
Hey,
bro.
by the way, I was I wanted to bring up quickly. I had some people that were at the some friends of mine that I know, much older than me, not super well, but they know that I'm into, like, aliens and all that. And they were at the Denver airport, and they sent me some pictures. Man, there's some weird stuff they're throwing right in front of your face there, eh? Like,
Yeah, dude, they have it all over the place, man. Are you talking about the stuff that's been there, or the stuff that they added for like the construction crap playing into the
I only
conspiracy stuff?
saw a few posters that looked pretty recent and new.
Yeah.
I don't know about the other
Yeah.
stuff. I did Google the other stuff last time I played Xbox with JP, but that's it.
Yeah, dude, we need to do that. When you come here, we're gonna do a Denver episode, and we're gonna go to the area. We're gonna scout out as much as we can legally, and then we'll come back and talk about everything that's going on.
Would
There's a
you,
badass
based on looking at the whole like complex of the airport, I know maybe like not being a geologist, any of us, it's hard to say, but could you see an
I used to
underground
be a
base through there?
geologist.
Oh,
Yeah, I did. The money was too much. I didn't know what to do with it.
Oh man, could you see though a base being under there or no? Like, could
Oh,
you see?
dude, they could have a base from there to the Rocky Mountains, man. There's so much terrain out there.
Yeah,
Like, and
eh?
the weird part is it's like flat terrain. It's like you feel like when you get there, it's in the middle of nowhere, kind of. It's
Yeah.
nowhere near Denver.
Yeah, it's far
It's-
out from Denver,
It's not like
and it is wide open out there, man. Like
Mhm.
they already have like the track systems that come out of the ground and go like it's
Mhm.
definitely, you could have
'Cause
a
apparently that
massive
base-
compound under there.
Makes sense because apparently that base is one of the main hubs for like the alien stuff, and it connects to everything else across the country, which is why if it's as big as, and I fully believe you guys, if it's as big as you say and all that, man, I believe it.
It really is. I drove out there day before yesterday. Was it Saturday? I had to go deliver some stuff to a rig, but yeah, I drove right past it, and I'm like, man, I really feel like I'm out in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, I go by it all the time for work. I have a lot of stuff around that area, and dude, it is huge. Like I've been
Yeah.
around a lot of airports. This fucking airport is like way.
Mhm.
Supposedly, it went millions over budget too.
Mhm.
There's so
Huh.
much sketchy stuff with it. You could definitely do a lot of content on the Denver airport and
And
all the
oh,
creepy.
And it's like big, it's nice in there, but it's not like when you fly into the Denver airport, you're not shocked at like,
I
oh,
f-
like this is like state of the art. Like it's just
Right,
an
right.
airport. It's
Yeah, I
not,
think the Minneapolis airport's actually nicer, and it's nowhere near the size.
and you can imagine like if you went millions over budget on that, I'm like, no.
Yeah,
There's
they
no
went
way.
they went over budget because they built all kinds of railroad tracks paths down under their tunnels,
Mm-hmm.
volcano hangouts, beaches. I don't know. I'm losing my mind.
What?
Volcano hangouts.
Look,
and
I'm gonna do like
beaches.
those glitches on YouTube. You see, the guy just spaces out.
MK Ultra reset.
Clone defect.
Oh man, what's this here?
Yeah, definitely, dude. If you flew into the Denver airport, we could meet up there. Be dope.
That would be the goal. Yeah, that'd be the goal.
Dope.
Hey, look, he's still going at it. He's still trying to do the thing.
Bros. I like how he still blinks though.
I have a blinking disease. I have to blink a lot. Blinkosaurus.
A blinking disease.
Blinkosaurus Rex.
Oh my god.
I blink like a motherfucker, dude. If I got paid in blinks, bro, I'd be doing well because I blink nonstop.
You just blinked 5 times in that one sentence.
I know the more I try focusing, the more I blink. I don't know what it is, man. I got some dry eyes.
Oh man.
Hey, Dave, you have any personal crazy stories or anything really off the wall you want to share for our Patreon? Because we're going to cut this episode off real soon. We're going to do a few minutes on the Patreon, so only our Patreon members can hear it. So we'll tease it right now, not to be greedy, just to get the bills paid, guys.
Well, I have which I could send to you guys as well. I just got to dig it up, so I might need some time. But the UFO that has been outside of my place every few nights, I have footage of me shooting a very powerful laser at it, and you can. I mean, sadly, the footage doesn't exactly do it justice, but you can actually see when the laser is being shot at the craft. Pretend this is the craft. You can actually see the laser bending around it, which. Yeah, which basically it adds to the theory that not just me, even way long before me, since the 80s, people have been saying that these craft have an energy field around it, which is how it bends space and time, right? Because apparently, like our laws of physics, the way that humans understand physics is actually correct. It's just that we don't we've been trying to work around it or break it, which is not the case. What you have to do is you have to bend it. If you can bend it, it's just like, taking a piece of fabric, right? If this is space and then you bend it, then you could basically travel from one place to another. From point A to point B, it then folds. You know what I mean?
Right. So it's a shorter distance traveled.
Correct. It's like creating its own wormhole kind of thing. Yeah.
So time travel could definitely be real then, huh?
Oh, well, here's the other thing too. I've learned a ton since the last time I was on, but like if you can what happened with the laser there, basically to me personally, it proves that that's the case, because if it's bending around it and you could see as it shoots at it, it goes right around it. That makes a lot of sense. Now, what's interesting is that the science behind it suggests that it's not like in the movies where, okay, so if you have anti-gravity, you can then, everything that we see in like Star Wars and Star Trek then becomes possible, right? So everything from like going invisible to force fields, it all becomes real. The difference between, and there's tons of evidence, and I mean tons, like the difference between the movies and the real life force field is that, believe it or not, the more you were to shoot at the force field, attack it or whatever, the stronger it becomes, because it's just basic kinetic energy. The more you hit at it, the stronger it gets. It's not like in Star Trek where it's like, oh, they're shooting at our force field and it went from 100% to 70%. In reality, in real life, it would actually get stronger the more you attacked it, whether it was a bullet, a bomb, whatever.
It would like absorb that energy, basically.
Yeah. Because kinetic energy is like piezoelectricity, like the pyramids. It's basically a natural form of energy that occurs when you really rub something together or press it together hard enough. So if you do that on a force field, it's only going to get stronger.
Yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Like to make a diamond, you crush coal super tight and it becomes a diamond,
Well, that's stronger. Like back in the 1980s, the company 3M, the manufacturing company. Yeah, there was an instance where there was so much friction within a certain part of a warehouse. I forgot what it was in the States. I forgot where though, that it accidentally created a force field. And then right after that, the military showed up. The whole thing got classified, and then no one heard after that.
I have a theory I want to talk to you about. Are we switching to Patreon?
I think we're gonna have to switch to the Patreon, guys.
Switch to the Patreon.
Are you still going to show us your lower back tattoo of Tinkerbell? On the Patreon, though, not on here.
You mean my tramp stamp? Of course.
Yeah, your tramp stamp of Tink. Shout out to all the ladies with tramp stamps. Love you. All right, guys. Well, thanks for joining us on a regular episode. This was kind of a Patreon episode because it was just me and JP shooting the shit for so long. And then we had a lovely surprise of a guest and Diamond Dave to come by.
Always welcome.
If you're not already following Diamond Dave Generation Z channel on YouTube, what the hell is wrong with you? I mean, are you serious? Are you freaking serious?
Get on there.
You're not gonna learn shit from me and JP. You got to go learn from this guy. Come to us for stupid entertainment and our guests, but yeah.
No. You guys are the ones that bring it all together, because if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't have met 80% of the people I know right now. So I'll tell you.
We appreciate it. We love to share. We love to share it. Each one teach one, like Jeremy says. It's good stuff.
Yep.
Beautiful.
All right, man. Plug your stuff, dude. We're gonna cut off and go to the Patreon.
No problem. GenZPodcast@gmail.com. My email, if you ever want to reach out to me directly, just type in Generation Z Podcast. No space, no caps for Instagram. And I got my Patreon as well too, patreon.com/Generation Z. But make sure that you check out Truth or Theory stuff first before mine. I want to make that very clear.
Oh, come on.
I didn't realize you had a Patreon, dude. We're gonna have to check that out.
Awesome.
And guys, go check out True Hemp Science. I don't know if
Yes.
this can. I'm gonna have to pull the picture up onto the thing when I edit it. True Hemp Science. I don't even know what our promo code is. I forgot,
Lots of goodies.
but I'm gonna have it on the bottom of the ending of this episode. Go check it out. They have all kinds of good stuff.
Absolutely.
Whoa, back. Let's get one, Dave. Whoa, back.
What?
You got to
what-
howl, bro.
Hold on. Woo, woo, woo.
There we
go.
go.
There you go.
There we go.
All right, follow us to the Patreon if you want to hear this crazy stuff that's about to go down. JP's gonna show a nipple.